Hello everyone, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you how to make holes in planes in Blender and then how to export them and import them into Unity and add collision to them. So when you first get into Blender, you'll see this with all these random things in it. We're going to want to delete all those just by going up here and deleting them. Delete that and delete that. And you want to keep those two. 2D mode, you can just press that button. You can press 7. But I prefer to just have it in this mode and I can just zoom around. But if you want it completely flat, press 7. And the way I'm moving the camera around like this, you want to press the middle mouse button to do that. Okay, first of all, we're going to want to go into create, which is right here, and add a plane. It appears over there, but we can move it over. Now let's zoom in a little bit. Now you're going to want to press the tab button. This should highlight your object in orange. And once your object is highlighted in orange, press W once to subdivide. Now we're going to subdivide twice. And as you can see, the first subdivide, it subdivides into 4 little pieces. But we want it in more pieces. So we're going to press W again and subdivide again. Now it's in the perfect amount of pieces. Next, we're going to right-click this section right here, which should make it so that your piece is highlighted in a weird kind of gradient way. Those 4 pieces, if you click the middle, should be in that way. Now we're going to left click outside the... Okay, you're going to want to left click over here and press X. This should bring up a delete menu. We want to delete the vertices. After you press that, you can see that it has a hole in it now. But we're going to be making a round hole, so I'm going to show you that. Now, you're going to want to shift and right click on all of these little squares so that it looks like this. Okay, I gotta get this one over here. Once it looks like this, you're gonna want to press Shift Alt S. That should make it so you can do this. Now you're gonna want to drag it all the way over to this side till it looks like this. Click, and as you can see, it's not a circle, but we're gonna show you how to refine that to make it a circle. You're going to want to go over here, click on this little wrench thing. For my screen, you can't really see the wrench too much, but yours it should be a wrench. And you want to click Add Modifiers, and then click Subdivision Surface. That brings up this little weird looking thing. And you're going to want to move your view up to 6. This should make it a full-blown circle and all that. And as you can see, we cannot apply it in edit mode, which is the basic mode it starts up in. So you want to go down and go to object mode. Now we can apply it, and as you can see, it's just a little plane with a circle in it. Now you could make this bigger if you want to use this as your whole plane, but I'm going to show you some stupid tricks on how to use it in Unity. Now we're going to go to export. FBX. It has to be the FBX file because that is the file that Unity uses for 3D models. You want to click that, and I have it set to save it in a certain place. You can set it wherever you want it to save it, and I'm going to name it Hole or Hole 4, and we're going to export it. Now it should only take a few seconds. See, it's done. It's exported. Now I'm going to be right back when I'm in Unity and show you how to use it while you're in Unity. Okay, I have my Unity thing open, and you can just create a new one, but I'm just going to use this because it's a blank one I made. Okay, I got my Unity loaded up, and I have the standard assets installed. You don't need this, but it's really helpful to have them when you're making games. Now we're going to go to Assets, Import New Assets, and we want to click on the one we have. And you might have to look for it, but I don't because it's set up just to go straight to my documents. I'm going to click on the one I have. We're going to import it in, and it should take not very long. Usually doesn't take too long because it's a small object with not a lot of stuff. be back. Okay. See, now it's loaded in. But you see this little error down here? This is fine. It just makes a tiny bit more work for us to do, which is fine. But, you know, we got our hole right here. Mine is red because I was messing around with it a little bit ago and I turned it red on accident. Now when I import the file in, it makes it red. So we're going to add a 3D object and we're just going to add a plane. Now that we have that set up, we are just going to grab our holes, which for some reason imported to my standard assets pack. It's fine. It should just be in your assets, but it's not. It's in this one. So you're just going to want to drag it either right here to place it where you want it, or right here. Now, this object is 100 by 100 by 100, and I see if you're using the standard assets pack and the standard sphere for like a rollerball game, it is the perfect size. So there is no worries there. Let's move this so that it's connected right here. And you can move it like that, and this one would be white so it blends together perfectly or whatever. You'd have a little bit below, whatever. And then we're going to add a little player to fall through there. So we're going to go to characters, rollerball. And we're going to go to prefab, so I'm going to grab this out. Okay, now that I got a player out, I'm going to roll it in there. And look, as you can see, it has no collision, so it's going to fall through anywhere on that object. And we don't want that. We want it to fall specifically through the hole. So you're going to click on this. You're going to see it in the inspector, whatever it's named for you. You're going to want to go to Physics Mesh Collider. And you're going to ignore the rest of that because we don't need it for right now. And we're going to go to Mesh. And since I have the standard asset, that's really hard to find all my stuff. So I'm just going to search plane. And you're gonna. This one has 2 parts because it had to split it up. That's what that warning was. Is it has to be in 2 parts, so that just makes it a little bit more difficult. Now we got that, and we gotta go do the same thing again, but for the second part. So as we can see, I'm gonna do this, and now we have it for the second part. Now it has collision for the entire thing. Now if we roll a ball, it will roll along the edges of it. As you can see, it will roll along the edges and it won't fall, but it will fall through the hole if I can get the ball to go through the hole. Now you can have it like this, and then you can have other planes or whatever you want to fill the space. I accidentally paused it. Now as you can see, it will roll along the sides and it won't fall in, except what I just did, which just made it fly off the screen. It will just roll along the sides, but if you yeah, the camera angle is a little bit weird, but if you go straight into the hole, you will fall through, but you won't fall through the object completely. So if you thought this video was helpful, please leave a like, and if you want to see more Unity tutorials, please comment something down below saying you want more or what you want help with. Goodbye.